out of and representing San Diego, California, here is the undefeated Austin Brooks.
Super featherweight prospects getting going. Someone is going to suffer their first loss here. Austin Brooks in the black and white trunks with the gold trim.
Even what we've seen of Austin Brooks in his first 3 pro fights, he's improving each and every fight. These are, I used the term before, but these are his formative years when he's becoming who he is as a fighter.
Formative years.
Not better. This is a southpaw. This is an undefeated fighter. And that's a left hand that just rocked him back against the ropes.
And it comes with a smirk from Austin Brooks here in round 1.
It's Brooks the one that's putting the pressure.
Austin Brooks and Jesus Beltran, 2 super featherweights.
But he's still drawing mistakes from Beltran by just kind of flicking that jab out. He still is using that philosophy, but he's forcing Beltran to fight on his back foot too, which he's clearly less comfortable doing.
Brooks is attacking right. Brooks called himself the next big thing at super featherweight, something you hear a lot from young fighters, but we're here in the crowd here chanting AB. Do we have the next AB? We'll see.
Young fighters like this, people might buy tickets one time to the local guy, in an obviously planned victory, but they won't do it 3 times. This is how you build local followings behind young fighters. Throwing uppercuts. If you start throwing those from range, that may be the opening that Beltran needs to hurt him. Now, if Beltran does for Brooks to change the game plan right now.
Not at all. Don't think of anything new. There we see it up. Quick hands and quick feet from Austin Brooks. Now for both fighters, you have a guy like Brooks who could know that he is thoroughly in command through 2 rounds, but again, just obviously him to not get cocky. Can you be aware of that?
Based on the fact that neither of them have fought a fighter with a winning record who have registered a win, right? I think exceeded our expectations here in the commentary table.
And you can tell after those first 2 rounds, and so far it's been one-sided through 3 rounds, and that one jolts Beltran. Austin Brooks trying to put an exclamation point on this 4-round match between 2 super featherweights.
Fight Beltran might start to get to him, but he just does not have any answers right now.
Good 1-2 combo from Brooks, sending back Beltran. And Brooks in total control, feeling it.
For a swift offensive fighter, Austin Brooks is one hell of an offensive fighter. I mean, you gotta love a guy that's defensive-minded, but is willing to stand in there.
It's a very aesthetically pleasing style. He kind of gives you a little bit of everything that you would like out of a boxer.
Final minute to go in round 4, and now we see some of the showmanship from Austin Brooks. He's having fun. So from where he grew up in La Mesa.
The chance of AB got me feeling like we're in Cincinnati, Ohio right now.
It is San Diego, loud and clear in this building. And for Austin Brooks. Final 10. And closing the show, Austin Brooks with a dominant 4-round display over the 19-year-old Beltran.
That was a well-matched young prospect fight that turned into a showcase fight for Austin Brooks.
All for your winner by unanimous decision. He is still undefeated.